Now, throughout the years, I've noticed that America does not have its head screwed on correctly, and it's getting worse day by day. And this story comes out of Texas. A Texas high school is attempting to build a $94 million or $96 million stadium. Now, this is a high school. This isn't a college. And they're asking taxpayers to foot the bill. Now, this high school is within the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if we're to the point where we're building $100 million stadiums for high schools, but at the same time ignoring the infrastructure of high schools altogether in many parts of this nation, then we will ultimately be doomed. Now, in many areas across the country, you have schools that don't even have enough supplies, where the teachers are actually spending money from their own budget to make up for that deficit of supplies for the kids. And I'm not sure where we're going, where we're going to be building $100 million stadiums here and there for certain schools and neglecting 80 to 90% of the other schools in the nation. And that's not going to be good for anyone, because you need a population that's educated if you're going to stay ahead in this world. Right now, China and a lot of the Asian countries, they're cleaning our clocks. All you need to do is go to any hospital or engineering firm in this country and you look and see who is employed. And in many cases, it's not the Americans that you saw 20 and 30 years ago. Now, as I've said before, America is going down, not just financially, but socially, mentally. And this story comes out of Florida. Florida will host the first ever Florida Man Games. It will feature beer belly wrestling and evading arrest and an obstacle course with alligators. And right now, we're 30 minutes into the movie Idiocracy. And it just gets worse from there. There are so many people on drugs. There are so many people who have mental disabilities. There are so many people who just have so many physical ailments that right now we're in big trouble. If you look at other countries, nobody has the obesity problem that the United States does. No one has the mental deficiencies that America has. We're in bad shape, folks. And if we're not spending money on educating the youth, well, they're not going to know how to eat correctly. They're going to be the ones on drugs. They're going to be the ones abusing alcohol. And we're just not in a good spot. I don't see how this thing ends well. And when I look around, I'm seeing a lot of waste. And in many cases, it's not that the people don't have the money. It's the money is being wasted on things that are not necessities. Now, in the past year, I've seen a lot of videos where a lot of women complain that this new generation, their generation, does not have the money for everyday things. And in a lot of these videos, I like to look in the background. A lot of these videos, for whatever reason, are done in cars. And a lot of times I look at the headrest to see what type of car it is, whether it's an SUV, a newer type vehicle. And a lot of times these women have their nails done, their hair is done, and they have Apple Watches. And these things aren't necessities, people. Getting your nails done every week or every 2 weeks, or having an Apple Watch, these aren't necessities. And if you're spending money on these things, you can't really complain about it's hard to make it, that you're struggling to make it in this economy. Now, this is a tough economy, and there's no doubt about that. If you watch any of my videos, I'll tell you, this is a tough economy. But at the same time, I'm seeing those people complain about how tough the economy is, pulling up at fast food establishments every day, spending $20 on a meal, or getting their car washed every weekend. These are not necessities, people. Or having the latest iPhone that comes out. These are not necessities. Having the latest video game that comes out. These are not necessities, people. And if you're spending money there, to me, that's waste. And that might be the probable reason why you're struggling. And I see a lot of that from this new generation, from the younger generation, is a lot of waste. Can that solely be blamed on them? I'm not sure, because perhaps the generation I'm in didn't teach these individuals when they were growing up how to cook at home, how to budget. So just the entire America is at fault. But we're going down as a society, and at this point, I don't think it's any turning around. So if we don't screw our head on correctly in the right way here in America, we're going to be in trouble. Because as I look and I see what China's doing, I see what they're doing over there in China, they're going to be cleaning our clocks soon. They're already doing it now. Now, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.